The headlights. That's the next thing I gotta work on, is the headlights. Yeah, the parking lights go off when the headlights come on. So I think all these bulbs are bad except for the high beam on that one. Let me hit the pedal. Click. Oh, nothing at all now. Yeah, I got one. I got just the one. So, gotta figure this out now. These might be popped. But I'm gonna take this off. See if I can get in here. Can I even get in here? Just the one screw. Just the one screw. Okay. Ooh. Phillips. Flatheads. Philly. Is there a fucking screw in there? It is kind of weird that it's only the one screw. Oh, they're metal. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, that's how you adjust up and down. That's cool. So, let's see here. Loosen these. Westinghouse safety beam. Very cool. This should just twist. Okay. Come right off. Oh, this one's popped. You guys can't really see it, but I can see it. The little wire in there is not connected. So I need another one. Oh, it's just 2-prong. Uh-oh. Alright. 2-prong. This one looks burnt too. Twist, twist. I don't even think about making a home in my car, you fucker. Oh, this is a 3-prong, so this should be high beams. Also, what are you doing? Don't. Just go. Get out of here. Oof. Bad, so let's see if we have power at least to do these. Come here. Ooh. Yeah. Let's do this. Lights. Key on for lights. Alright, so that should be working. This bulb is burnt. Yep. I need a new bulb. So I'm getting power to it. I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me take this other side off just to make sure I'm getting power to both sides, because you know how it goes. You know how this world works. It's kind of crazy that there's just the one screw here, and it's like clipped in. Yep. Okay. Need new bulbs. That's the only one that works. And it doesn't work all the time. Well, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, please. It's free.
1 week later.
Rainy day. Alright, so got my new headlights. I ordered some of these bad boys. The Halo. Just because I wanted, I was so close to not finishing it, but it's about to be running and driving, lights all working. I wanted to, I don't know, put a little extra money into it for something that I want. Skull lights up green. That's going to be my colors for the car, green and black. So, plus, it looks pretty straightforward. Plug it into the regular headlight, and then you got parking lights. So, anyway, these sit a little bit deeper in the buckets than the regular headlights. So I gotta trim it down. Gotta cut some of this off to where it'll fit in there better. It's real close. I only gotta cut off like a little bit. Don't cut off this, because this is your pivot point. Here's the plan. I'm gonna just go from this opening right here and zip it straight across to this side. And do the same thing with this. Just go to these openings all the way around. And then go from there, because once I get it, I'm pointing at the camera. Once I get it to where these are open, if I need to do anything more, I can just bend this section out. Bend this section out a little bit to make it go straight back, and that'll give me more room that way. Alright, here we go. Alright, so basically cutting right the last openings. Now I cut this out to keep this pivot point. I just marked my last, because this is a longer cut, all the way to this eye right here. I tried using some tin snips at first, but it started bending the crap out of it, and yeah. But this is my last cut. Looks all right. I think I'm gonna get away with it. It's gonna be warm. Might have to do like a couple relief cuts right here so I can bend it out, so this will sit in there all the way. But the top side's going good. Got it.
Got it?
I had to cut a little bit right here and bump that out to fit over this bump right here. Now,
I can only go in one way.
yep, now it'll stay straight up and down. This is the top. It won't move.
Nice.
But I just realized that this bucket on the car, this piece I cut off, on the car was held in by a spring that hooked up right there.
Just keep the torque so it stays
So
in, so vibration and stuff.
This slides in,
Mm-hmm.
and this slides in, and so it pivots, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing gonna be. That's it. It's gonna be doing this. So I need to find a spot, maybe right here, to hook that spring back up. Although the hole was over here, I think. Oh no, it was over there. So yeah, I can do that. Maybe drill out a hole right here to get that spring in there. But fits in there all just like it should. And
3 more to go?
3 more to go. Yeah. All right. So I didn't want to show you guys me freaking struggling. So I got this one. This one is done. You can see the difference between the two buckets. Alright, you got your pivot point, still really sturdy and enough. And then I had to, because I cut it off at first, I had to weld this little piece back in so the spring can hold the bottom, even though it's kind of wedged in there. There she is. So this is gonna light up green somehow. I gotta look up the instructions because the little boxes didn't come with instructions on how to wire it up. But you got green, blue, red, or blue, red, green for to hook in my parking lights for the ring, and then I guess another power switch or something for the skulls. So we'll see. I'll look that up and check it out. So I just put this in here like that, and then I notched this out because I had the little notch right there, and this bump right here didn't line up with it straight. Blah blah blah. Now I got right there. Just kind of presses in. You gotta press it in far enough to be able to get this ring on. Yep. Oh yeah, that's it right there. And it's straight up and down. I mean, good enough. Eyeballing it doesn't look stupid. So just back out. So I also had to kind of beat this down because it was like this. I had to beat that down and then beat this upper one right here. Beat that in to make room for the LED for the light. You can see the difference on this side and this side. I'm going to have to beat this in. So yeah, I'll get to going on that. And yep. One down, 3 to go. Got the pivot point, and the hook for the spring. Clean it up. Even though they're probably all the same, I want to get it fitting the one that's going to be in there. So. Basically, you want to line this up with that right in the middle. I think on the other one, I made a couple notches in this long section to make it easier to bend. Now I got to notch that in here like that to let this go up in here. I did it the hard way last time, where I didn't. I did it the hard way last time, where I didn't cut all the way through. But I'm gonna try this because the rest of this is really solid. I just need this to be out of the way, really. Maybe it'd be easier to do. little bit more cleaning up to do, but okay, so now that I've beaten out the bucket, this right here is in the way. So I'm going to trim this up and yeah, trim this up, take out about 1/2 inch and see how that goes. Just double checking there's nothing behind there. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I know I gotta wire it all up and all that stuff, but I kind of want to just see what it looks like in there. You know what I mean? And I don't want to worry about it falling out and breaking and all that entails. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing this. Looks pretty good, and they're straight up and down. Well, that's one side. Metal work. And then I got to figure out the... Actually, you know what? Let me figure out the wiring and stuff and all that before I do the other side. Actually, since I'm here, I might as well take it out.
One minute, 37 seconds later.
Oh, my high beam light works. Dash lights.